Welcome to D.I.Y with me, Chilamo Zulu, aka Chichi Badu. And on this episode, I'm doing a craft for my babies. Yes, I am doing a craft for my babies. I've put away the adults. This one is for the babies. And I'm teaching them how they can make a simple bubble maker. We're going into summer. Yes, we are. And you'll be wondering what you'll be doing with the kids this summer. And I'm giving you something that you can do with the kids this summer. So let me run you through the items that you need for this particular tutorial. So number one, you need your glue gun and your glue stick. Remember, the two move together. I missed my co-host. Well, she's back. And you need a pair of scissors. You need a piece of cardboard that I have here. You need some straws, enough straws, depending on how big you want the bubble maker to be or the bubble one to be. And you need a surface stick or a kebab stick. You need a bowl. I have this glass bowl with me right now. And you need yourself some water and some dish washing liquid. So let's go on a break. And when we come back, we're going to go straight into making our bubble maker. Stay tuned.
Glamville Wellness and Beauty Spas brings you Glamville Express Spa. Exclusive to Lusaka, and it is day and night. Glamville Express Spa has been brought to your doorstep to remind you that an express service is possible, especially when time is only convenient for you when you least expect it. Come through either before sunrise or after sunset, and we will be ready to serve you. Glamville Express Spa, a day and night express spa readily available for you. Located at Lake Filling Station along Lake Road opposite Crossroads Mall.
Behind the title, behind the prestige, there are hiding secrets, struggles, and stories untold. Meet the faces you know, but what about the people behind the masks? Who are they? Off the record.
For me to have food, it was a problem.
I was out of school for a year. I went to do some piecework, very long piecework.
My career didn't start all rosy. Of course, started on a faster note at some point.
I've never drank in my life. I tried once and I was a bit noisy.
Yeah.
So I decided,
I
I decided, no, I'm not going to drink.
Yeah.
I'm one of those few that after completing grade 4, I only stayed for 5 months and I was already in tertiary education.
The question came and I said I want to be president. I was laughed at.
I just wanted people to understand the implications or the things that happen when one is about to have a stroke. And I want to confess that at one given time, I nearly crucified myself.
The journey, the struggles, the triumphs, it's time to get real. From the operating room to the boardroom, from the podium to the pulpit, we're going off the record. Unfiltered, unscripted, unforgettable.
Welcome back. So before we went on our break, I introduced what I'll be doing today, which is a bubble maker. And I know the kids will be super excited to watch this video. Please, those who have watched it or those who are watching it right now, make sure you show this video to your kids because they'll love this video. Kids love to play with bubbles, especially in summer. So please show my babies this video because they need it this summer. Especially for those mothers that have trouble when they go to the mall and then you haven't budgeted to buy some of these things and your kid starts crying and throwing tantrums that they want a bubble maker. Mommy, please buy this for me. And not that you don't want to buy for the child, but there are times when you just don't have money to buy that item. You can simply just make an alternative by simply making this yourself. So let's make a bubble maker together. So the first thing you are going to do is you're going to get your cardboard and you're going to make small holes on it where our straws are going to pass through, okay? And what you're going to use is your pair of scissors, or if you have any sharp object like maybe a piece of wire or a piece of stick that's strong enough, you can use that as well. But I'm using my scissors because it's what I have right now. So you're going to make tiny holes like what I'm doing right now. Just make sure you're careful, don't hurt yourself. Or you can even do this for your kids, okay? Because seeing that it's a scissors, you can help the children by simply doing this for them, and then they can do the rest on their own, just so that they don't hurt themselves. Or you can tell them to use a stick, okay? A stick that's not sharp, I'm sure that they can manage. But if you're using something sharp, please do this part for them, and then the rest they can do it themselves. So let's make those tiny holes into our cardboard, like what I'm doing, like that. Okay. Okay. I've made my hose here, and so what we're going to do now is we're going to pass our straws through these tiny holes that we have made. So we're going to get our straws, and of course you can use this kebab stick to help you because straws are quite flimsy and it can be quite difficult to push them through. So you can use a stick by simply putting it through the straw like that, and it will help you to push the straw through the hole like this. So like that, see? You get the other straws, you do the same until you push through all the straws. Like that. And just make sure you straighten them out. Get another one. Why am I getting blue? Well, see, I'm not always a pink girl. My concentration is on blue right now. But I'll make sure I do a mix because I have different colors of straws here. So I'll do a mix. This is just not for girls, baby girls. This is also for baby boys. I equally love the bubble machine. Like there's just something about that bubble machine when you're playing with it. It's so beautiful. So I would equally play with this. And when I do this with my kids, I'll definitely make one for myself so that we play together and have the fun together. So I'm still pushing through my straws with the help of my kebab stick, which is working real good. And yeah, so I'm making sure. Okay. Get the stick again. Push it through your straw. The same process, nothing different. Make sure the stick helps you. I think I've damaged the straw, so let me get another one. So now I'm onto a yellow straw. A yellow straw with some stripes. Let me just make this hole a little bit bigger. So that we don't take too long doing this process. Okay. I wanted to get another one, then I remembered I had it in my hands. Okay. There. My stick is doing wonders. It's making my job very, very easy. So I'll push through that one. So I'm getting some red now. This one is a striped red straw. And that. We're almost getting there. We're almost getting there. And yes. So I need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 more straws. And we're good to go with the straw process. Okay. That. Perfect. Get another one. No, red away. Let me get some green. So I've got 2 more to put through. Let me just make this hole bigger, like that. Okay. And even when you're having your kids' parties, like birthday parties, this is one of the activities you can add to the fan, okay? Like where you just buy the straws, you have some glue. You don't even have to be glue gun. You can even use glue gun that's child friendly, because this one gets hot and it uses power. So if you want to use glue that's child friendly, you can use any other type of glue that's child friendly. Unless it's the kids that are able to work with a glue gun, then you're good to go. But you can use another type. You can even use tape as well. Okay, there we go. Last straw. This one here. I need to put another one here so that it's not too spaced out. Okay, there we go. So you get the straw and push it through like that. And the last straw, because now we have filled up all our tiny holes with our straws. So we're putting in the last straw like that. Great, perfect. So at this point, we have put through our straws in all the tiny holes that we made on our cardboard, and this is how it's come out. This is how it looks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to trim the straws, because we don't want to, we're not using all these, we don't need all this. So we're going to trim them with our pair of scissors. So first, before we trim them, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to even them out before I cut them. And then now I'm going to get my pair of scissors and I'm going to cut off the excess straws like that. Okay, like this. So once I've cut off my excess straws, I'm going to get all these straws and put them on the side, because now I don't need them at the moment. So I'll put them on the side, and I'm going to get this. So this is my empty water bottle. As you can, not empty, okay, empty like the empty bottle when you finish drinking your mineral water. That's what I'm trying to explain right now, because I know it has some substance in it, but I got one of the bottles that I used after I drank my water, and I kept it because I needed to use it for this. So what is in here is just normal water and some dish liquid. Okay, I've already mixed the two, but I need to shake it because I need to create that foam and also pour it in this bowl. That's the reason why I have this bowl in front of me. So we're going to shake it together like that. As you look at this, it's already giving that foam. So that's the dishwashing liquid. I'm sure ladies know the one I'm talking about. I'm sure even the gents know it, especially for those who have their own homes and they have to do grocery and buy their own dishwashing liquid. This is what I put in this bottle with water. So when you shake, you are going to pour this into your bowl like that, like what I'm doing. You can even use like a small plastic dish for this. Okay, like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this because I need to use this. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to cut the top part of this because I need to use it for our bubble maker. So what we'll do is we're going to kind of make it flat here so that we can cut it properly. So I don't want to spill this liquid that's here. Okay. Perfect. And I'm going to put this on the side because I don't need to use it. So I'm just going to make sure that I trim it and even it out with my pair of scissors, just like the way I'm doing it, like that. So I'm going to look at it now again, and I'm looking at it and it's not very even, so I'm going to cut it off again so that it's even. At least I try to make sure it's as even as possible before I do the next procedure. Okay. So, okay. So at this point, let me put the lid back like that. At this point, what we're going to do now is we are going to get this and we're going to put it inside like that. We're going to put our straws inside. This is what we get when we put this. But then for it to be firm and for it to hold, we need to glue it, because if I do this, it's going to fall off. So we need to add our glue right there and stick it onto this, okay, so that we secure it. I'm hoping my glue gun is still hot. Yes, it is. And the reason why I'm putting this paper, by the way, is because I don't want to mess up my surface. Glue gun leaks. As you can see, it's leaking, and what you don't want is to have a mess on your surface. So I like to put a paper at the bottom before I place my glue gun. So I'm putting glue around here where my cut out water bottle is going to sit. So I'm putting enough. Remember, I always preach about being generous with your glue. So now we're going to try and make sure that we secure this like that with our glue. Great. Okay, so I'm just trying to clean it out. I know glue gets hot, but this one is right now it's not too hot, so I'm able to like hold it and just secure it. So this is where I was saying you can actually even use tape. You can use tape to secure this. You just stick it on there, stick it to the cardboard so that it doesn't fall off. So you see, it's not falling off. So we are done with sticking our cardboard onto our cutout empty water bottle, and now we're going to go on a break, because now I want to show you how my bubble maker works and how it has to work when you make it with your babies. So you do stay tuned. Welcome back. So before we went on our break, I ran you through the process of making this bubble maker or bubble wand, whatever you want to call it, or bubble machine. And this is what we got after we finished all the process, sticking, the putting of the straws. This is what we got, okay? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate on how it works and how it should work. So I have my bowl here. Remember, I poured the liquid, the mixture of the water and the liquid, the dish washing liquid into this bowl. And now I'm going to show you how it works. So watch this. So what you do is you're going to put these straws into this, and they're going to do that. They're going, like a mixing, so to say. You mix, 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 mix. So you open the lid there, and all you just do is blow, and you have those bubbles. I'm sure you've seen those bubbles, and I'll do it again because it's fun. Let's do it again, and I'll blow it to the camera. So you see how excited your babies are going to be? You don't have to stress and say, baby, I don't have money, I can't buy this for you. Just tell her, baby girl, you know what? We're going to make one at home together. You just get your straws. Straws are very affordable. Just get straws. These bottles, we throw them away. We drink water, we drink disposable drinks. Keep those bottles, and you can make this for your baby. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and now I'm going to run you through the process of making this real quick. So what you need, of course, is your straws. You need your empty bottle of water. You need your water, your dishwashing liquid. You need your stick, kebab stick to be specific, or any other stick that can perform the same purpose that stick was performing. And of course you need your glue. Alternatively, if you don't have glue, you can use tape or any child-friendly glue, because this one is not very child-friendly because it uses electricity, like I said, and also it gets hot, so you can use any child-friendly glue. And when you're done, of course, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your cardboard and you're going to create those tiny holes, and you're going to make sure your straws go through those tiny holes. And when you do that, you're going to make sure you pour your liquid into the bowl that you have, and then you get the same bottle, cut it like the way I cut. This is what I had, and you are going to stick the cardboard and the straws onto that cut off empty bottle, and you are going to mix that mixture, and you're ready to bubble the way out. I hope you enjoyed this episode with me, Chilamo Zulu, aka Chichi Badu. Until next time, it's bye, and let me bubble this for you again for the last time, just to make you know that it works. Even after, I want to make you know that it works. So let's do this.